This remains an active investigation. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Sheriff's Office at 276-638-8751 or call Crime Stoppers at 63-CRIME-632-7463. A Reedsville woman is dead, and another has been arrested following a fatal stabbing that occurred Tuesday evening. At approximately 5:37 p.m. on August 5th, Reedsville police responded to a disturbance call in the 800 block of Summit Avenue. Upon arriving at the scene, officers discovered 27-year-old Brianna E. Best of Greensboro lying unresponsive and suffering from multiple stab wounds. Rockingham County EMS quickly transported Best to a nearby hospital, where she later succumbed to her injuries, according to the Reedsville Police Department. 21-year-old Anatonchi Garaz, also of Reedsville, was arrested at the scene and charged with voluntary manslaughter. She is currently being held in custody on a $1 million secured bond. Tonchi Garaz is scheduled to make her first court appearance on August 20th. As the investigation into the stabbing continues, police have not released further details about the incident. Authorities are asking anyone with information to contact Lieutenant Lingle at 336-347-2338. The tragic event has left the Reedsville community in shock as they await further developments in the case.
You already know we double up at Autos by Nelson, and now we're taking it to the next level. You'll still receive double the warranty on all new vehicles, but now we're offering triple the peace of mind. With free towing up to 125 miles and no collision deductible at our body shop for any new or used vehicle. It's just one more way we're tripling up at Autos by Nelson. Do you know her?
Sova Martinsville encourages men to take charge of their health starting today. Focus on 4 key areas. Schedule regular checkups, eat a balanced diet, stay active, and support your mental well-being. Small, consistent steps can lead to a longer, healthier life. Whether it's hitting the gym, eating smarter, or seeing your doctor, every action counts. Let Sova help you live your best life.
Save big this summer with this exclusive offer, only available at Cunningham Tire in Bassett. Now until August 16th, you can get a $100 rebate with the purchase and installation of a set of Michelin tires from Cunningham Tire. No other local tire dealer has this exclusive offer. With over 2,700 tires in stock, you can get tires installed today. We also offer alignments, state inspections, brakes, and oil changes. Call us today to schedule your appointment, 276-629-1142. Cunningham Tire, we keep you rolling.
My name is Patrick Sharp. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Gardner, Barrow & Sharp here in Martinsville. If you've been injured in a serious automobile collision or perhaps a minor injury with a rear end collision, we've been handling personal injury cases in the area for almost 50 years. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your case, 276-638-2455.
We're really excited. This is a great event. National Night Out was founded actually in 1984, and we've participated here for a number of years. And we're proud to bring this event. This may be one of the largest ones we've ever had. As seen, the turnout is great, but it's a 100% free event for the community. You can come out, bring your kids. We're going to feed you hot dogs, drinks. We're going to give you a little entertainment in the form of all these law enforcement teams, the Henry County Sheriff's Office, the Martinsville Sheriff's Office, Martinsville Police Department, Virginia State Police, playing in a little competitive wiffle ball game here. As you know, I'm highly competitive, and I certainly hope that we take it all.
Ooh. I think Henry County has a pretty stacked team over there. There's a lot of doubles, a lot of home runs. Seems like a lot of people have played baseball over there before, so it was definitely fun for them to watch.
This is National Night Out, community law enforcement partnership, and coming together in the community is what it's all about.
Kind of walk me through the first game you just had. Obviously, Henry County looks a little bit overpowered in my opinion, but you think you can take it all the way?
We got this. We can play all 3 games. We will have that trophy sitting right there on the table.
What does it mean? I think what it means most, not only to law enforcement, but the community, it's a great opportunity for us to come together in a positive environment. Far too often when people deal with law enforcement, it's in a bad time in their life. This changes that dynamic. It allows us to interact together, eat a hot dog together, watch a wiffle ball game. I mean, what could be more American? You know what I'm saying? So we're glad to do that, glad to change the dynamic, interact with the good people of our community, be able to provide them a free event. You know, we got the bounce houses here, we got dunk booths, we got everything. I mean, it's a great time for you to bring your kids out, enjoy something completely free right here in our community, and have a chance to learn to meet the deputies from the sheriff's office or the officers from the Martinsville Police Department. Get to know who we are. We're not just law enforcement officers. We're your neighbors, we're your friends, even family members. So please come on out and enjoy the evening.
Yeah, no, the community is something that's big to myself, big to the Mustangs, big to P&H, and you know, when they asked me to come out here and you know, work for the community, that's exactly what I'll do. I love this place, and I love to see, you know, these people come out and, you know, support the local law enforcement as well.
What's the over and under for Henry County taking this thing?
I got the over. You know, I got Duff's team over there. He's the man. He's been on my staff for a while now, so I got to pull for him a little bit.
All right, so you just won the first one.
We did.
How deep you think you're going to go today?
We plan to go all the way.
All the way?
All the way.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in to BTW21 Weather. I'm Chad Hall, and today is August the 7th, Thursday. Again, we're seeing mostly cloudy skies throughout Southside. We're also dealing with about a 7-mile-an-hour northeast wind that's been coming through. We still have about a 21% chance of some showers, but mostly today we're just expect very cloudy skies. Looking at Southside, Boones Mill 73 as well as Rocky Mount. Work our way down from Fairham 75 to Oak Level 75 and 74. Here in Martinsville and Ridgeway, we're going to top off at about 76. Woolwine's going to be 74. Stewart 74 as well as Ararat at about 73. Now we'll take a look at those temperatures. Will be dropping around into the 60s pretty consistently all the way throughout Southside. We will see 59s and 58s in Stewart and in Ararat, Martinsville, Henry County, and also Ridgeway. We're going to stay around 63 degrees. Again, that northeast winds will drop back to about 3 miles per hour, and then there's even less chance of any showers or any rainfall going into Friday. Now we'll take a look at today. We'll give the day about a number 4. Beautiful day. It's not, we're pretty sure we're not going to get wet today, but it feels good to be outside. It's kind of refreshing, actually. We'll give it about a number 4. It's between a 4 and a 5. If you like the sun, you definitely won't like the day, but I love it because it's a little bit cooler. So again, we topped off at about 76 degrees and our low about 63 degrees. We had a beautiful sunrise at about 6:30, although it was covered with some cloudy skies. Now we'll take a look at our Frill Equipment 5-day forecast. We'll jump right into the weekend. Looks like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, beside the temperature changing a little bit from 77 to 80 on Saturday, 84 on Sunday, we're going to see partly cloudy skies most of the weekend, but the sun is going to be popping out. It's going to be, I think, a pretty good weekend. And then Monday, we'll see partly cloudy skies as well, but we're going to begin to see a little bit more of that sunshine as it comes out on Monday. So that's going to wrap it up for us here on Thursday. Everybody, good thank you to all of our sponsors that help us out here. We want to thank Ashbrook Audiology and also Frill Equipment for all of their help. And thank you as well for tuning in. Again, I feel like today's a pretty good day to get out there in the yard and do a little work. It's not very humid. The breeze actually feels really good, and you don't have to have that raincoat or that umbrella. So it looks like we're tapering off to have a pretty nice weekend. So until Friday, that's it for me. Everybody have a safe and blessed Thursday.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
All right, Coach Johnson, what's your main focus right now during conditioning on this off-season training? What's your main focus for these guys?
Making sure we're being very specific on the details. We're breaking down the details. We want the guys to understand the small things matter, and that's all we're doing out here. You know, is just making sure guys are understanding how to route run, how to catch a football, how to tuck a football, things that they may think they just do naturally, but we want to get it in their minds, the small things, because in a football game on Friday nights, those small things matter. Those small things lead to wins or losses, so we're trying to do that. Pressure is something that I've always been told, pressure either busts pipes, but that same pressure can also form a diamond. Which one are you going to be? And we like to think that, man, we're ready to become diamonds and handle pressure. Pressure is something that you put on yourself, and we're not doing that. We're coming out here, we're going to play a game we love. A lot of us been doing it our whole life. This is going into my 16th year coaching. Love it. And just trying to get these guys to understand, you don't worry about pressure. Pressure is nothing but what other people talk about. We're just going to go out, have fun, play this game the right way. To get better every week. My varsity guys got a lot of returners, super excited about them. And I know they're feeling a little bit of pressure they're putting on themselves because we hadn't really performed the way we know we could the last 2 years. So they got a chip on their shoulder. We're being overlooked a little bit. So they're excited about it. And I'm excited about the group I have. I have a great group of senior leaders, great group of juniors behind them. And man, we're going to have some sophomores and maybe even a freshman step up and make some noise this year as well. Always Magna Vista. Always Magna Vista, Martinsville. The hometown games are always fun. You know, a lot goes into those. Outside noise goes into those games for these kids, but for me, it's fun. It's fun seeing the community get together, and it being everybody in the community comes together. There's no problems, no issues, and we just have a good time. Joy. Every day I wake up, I'm not dreading coming to my job. I love what I do, and it's because I get to come work with guys who really love being here, but I also get to work with guys who I know they might need me. And they know, hey, there are days I need them. So they bring this job, this career brings me a lot of joy, and it's all because of the kids I get to work with, the administrators I get to work for, and it's just, I love it. Even in my past job, loved it. Same thing, you know, just being in 2 different schools in this county over 16 years, it's been awesome, and I've really loved it.
It's more than just football.
It is way more than football to me. You know, football is probably the last thing on the list if I had to create a list of why I'm here. Football is probably last, but man, I find joy in this job, and I love giving glory to God through this job. So it's awesome feeling.
We're going to take another quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. I have more news when we get back.
You no longer have to come to Lee's Tire and Wheel to have your tires installed. Come on, let's go. Let me show you how it works.
Patana de Leon translates to the lion's den in English. It refers to a place or situation that is dangerous, challenging, or intimidating, much like a lion's lair. The phrase is often used metaphorically to describe confronting difficulties or facing formidable opponents. For example, if someone says, I'm entering the lion's den. They mean they are about to deal with a challenging situation or confront someone powerful. So it's a vivid expression that captures the idea of facing adversity head on. So right now people can go on to samiamtheonebarber.com. It's a very detailed site, easy for booking. I'm at 62 Fayette Street, Suite 114. I'm the last suite in the building.
Looking for complete office solutions? From classrooms to corporate offices, we provide tailored designs. Get everything you need for your workspace from Bassett Office Supply, conveniently located at 2266 Ferrystone Park Highway. Transforming spaces for over 50 years. Visit us today.
For nearly 30 years, Drake Extrusion offers you the personalized service and flexibility of a custom supplier. With research and development based on 2 continents, Drake is on the cutting edge of polypropylene fiber technology. We work daily with polymer suppliers to improve existing products and meet the challenge of new end uses. We not only value our products, but we also value our employees. For more information, email us at info@drakeextrusion.com or give us a call at 276-632-0159.
Hi, I'm Ginger. Welcome to Oasis Wellness Escape right here in Martinsville. We'll see you at the Oasis, located at 2559 Greensboro Road, right here in Martinsville, 276-336-3067.
Now it's time for the BTW21 Sports presented by Gym 24.
I think, we finally have a lot of experience this offseason, a lot of older guys, 4-year players, guys that understand how the process starts from beginning to end. So those guys really bought into that, and, they're here. It's been an interesting offseason already, but they've been here, they've been working. The young guys have come in, they try to hold those guys accountable, which is something we really haven't had before. That comes with experience, leadership, those things, but they've done a good job of that. They bought into the fact that it's their team. A player-led team wins more than a coach-led team, obviously. So, I think that's the message we try to put on those guys for the last couple of years. They finally figured that out, and I think they're finally showing that this offseason for sure, taking ownership of the team.
We got more guys in this year. We got more team chemistry since we've been playing longer with Fielder, and we stacking on. We started from 0-10 season, then we went to 3-7. Now we're shooting for state. I said that last year, but that's always the goal. It's just really about stacking days and getting better every day.
The expectations are high. We have depth finally. We've got guys we can play different positions. We've got experience. Those things are there now. We haven't had those the last couple of years. They know that our expectations are high. We expect to be successful. We expect to win games. We expect to fight through adversity. Those are the things we didn't do in the past. We didn't stay together in tough situations. We quit when things started getting tough. We're changing districts, but the district we're going into is really tough. They're very well-coached teams, so we got to match that and be more athletic on top of that. But I do think these guys have bought into the fact that, we got to play 4 quarters, not one, hope things go well, and then if it doesn't, we quit. That's kind of been the problem here lately. But I think we're better with that. I think they understand that it's a full team concept. In the past, individuals want to get their own stats and those kind of things. Now I think they understand that it doesn't matter. The thing that matters most is having that number in a win column at the end of the day.
We've been building in the weight room, building on the field, been building on everything really, because nobody can ever be perfect, but that's what we hope to achieve in the coming up season. Physically, I think we're feeling a lot better from last season. I think we improved a lot. For me, it looks like working hard every day in practice, doing everything right, getting the little details right, just doing the little things so we can hope to achieve the big things.
You know, discipline. You know, we got to increase our weight, and we can't slack off doing this, and it's all about our leaders. Like, if the seniors don't step up, then we ain't really got a team. Yeah, it's tougher, definitely. You got to make sure you up to par with everything you do. You got to be a good role model for, like, the freshmen and sophomores that don't really know anything yet. You really got to live to the standard, you know.
They've come right in and fit right in. We've got a lot of, not a lot, we got a few guys that hadn't played in the last couple of years that are playing now. They've had a good impact already. You know, the guys have meshed well with those guys. And they're tough-minded guys. That's the main thing, you know. I mean, at least right now, when you get in the season, you'll find out who's really tough and who's not. But I think that everything's kind of meshed well together. We've got a new rule this year, 60%. If you don't make the offseason 60% of the time, you don't get to play. And I think that helps. You know, the guys that are in and out all the time, they're not here. So that togetherness is there, and those guys really, they kind of bought in. They understand that it's an investment. They put that investment in, and they work hard for it. You know, our thing is we've got the skill level, we've got strength, we've got experience. We've got to have mental toughness. That's all we've talked about is mental toughness. You can't quit in the second quarter when things are tough. You can't quit in the fourth quarter when things are tough. And on the flip side of that, you can't quit when you're up, when you're winning. You've got to play 4 straight quarters of mental tough football and you know, play by play kind of situation. You can't get high when it's high. You can't get low when it's low. You got to play through that. And I think that's been our whole talk. We've got to be mentally tough. We've had a good off season. We've had guys that have put a lot of work in, but you know, all that stuff doesn't matter if you quit the second things get tough. Then you just waste your off season. So that's been our thing. Do better, get tougher. You know, we talk about grit. That's one of our main things. We don't say it all the time, but we know that's what we're talking about. Grit. You got to fight through stuff. We're a program that's going to be built on grit, and I think they understand what that looks like now. They've seen what happens. You look at last year, our second quarters in a couple games were bad. You know, we were in tight ball games early. We quit. We can't do that. Give yourself a chance in third and fourth quarter. Who knows what's going to happen?
We'll take our very last commercial break. When we get back, we'll have your Apex Bail Bonds Crime Report.
Frustrated by that crack in your windshield? At Daniels Auto Glass, we don't just fix glass, we restore your peace of mind. Our certified technicians use top-grade materials and precision techniques to repair or replace any auto glass damage. Need us to come to you? Our mobile service brings our expertise right to your home or office. Don't let that chip become a crack, or that crack become a bigger problem. We are ready to serve you. Daniels Auto Glass, clear views ahead, peace of mind guaranteed.
When you need help on the road, trust the name that's always there. Harbor Towing and Recovery, located at 6010 Greensboro Road in Ridgeway, Virginia. We're certified, licensed, and insured, ready to serve you any time of day or night. Whether it's tires, brakes, or engine repair, we've got you covered. Call 276-632-2580, and remember, in a roadside emergency, tell the police to call Harbor Towing and Recovery, a name you can trust.
Blue Ridge Aquaculture is hiring both full-time and part-time drivers. Home every other night. CDL, Class A, and 2 years of experience required. Excellent benefit package including medical, dental, vision, life, short-term disability, and long-term disability, and 401k. Apply online at www.blueridgeaquaculture.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Matilda at Maddie B's, and I invite you to come join us and shop with us. We have gifts, we have apparel, we have treasures for yourselves. It truly is a joyous place here, and we invite you to come for all your gifting needs. Join us either in person or online. Contact us at 276-694-4438. Maddie B's, where friends shop and friendships begin.
At PVT Express, we're fast, we're reliable, and we're here when you need us. From oil changes to major jobs, PVT has you covered with the best technicians in the business. Stop by our service center where our certified technicians will get your oil change done right. Visit us today at PVT Express, where speed meets service. PVT Express, done right.
BTW21 for your Apex Bail Bonds crime report today, August the 5th. First up, James Robert Bungie II, Martinsville, Virginia, looking at probation violation felony, 7 counts. J. Stephen Malgorioros, Martinsville, Virginia, probation violation felony. Marquise Jaquan Davis, Martinsville, Virginia, hit and run. William Paul Rye, Martinsville, Virginia, failure to appear. Albert Lawson, Martinsville, Virginia, probation violation felony. Jessica Susanna Wagner, Martinsville, Virginia, probation violation felony. And ultimately, Stephanie Palmer Stanley, Martinsville, Virginia, probation violation felony. Thank you for being here, BTW20, for your Apex Bail Bonds. Crime report.
When you slip up, you need a bondsman you can trust at your side. At Apex Bail Bonds in Martinsville, our agents are with you at every step, not just the day you bond out. Need affordable bail? You'll get the same low rates we offer in Danville and Reedsville. Apex Bail Bonds has the only bail bondsman around licensed on both sides of the Virginia-Carolina line. Provides fast releases and affordable bail at the lowest rates allowed by law. Apex Bail Bonds, Martinsville, across from Checkered Pig, for the lowest rates allowed.
David H. Shively Jr., age 68, of Bassett, Virginia, passed away Tuesday, August the 5th, 2025. A funeral service will be held at 2 p.m. Friday, August the 8th at Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior to that service. Online condolences may be expressed by visiting BassettFuneralService.com. Bernice Monroe, 93, of Axton, Virginia, departed this life Friday, August the 1st, 2025. A visitation service will be held on Tuesday, August the 12th at 11:30 a.m. with a funeral service at 12 noon at Hairston Funeral Home. A public viewing will be held Monday, August 11th from 1 to 5 at the funeral home. Norma
A 16-year-old